With a face that seems to exist in the shadows of Hollywood's brightest stars, William Fichtner has mastered the art of subtlety and transformation, captivating audiences with performances that are at once understated and profoundly impactful. Whether portraying a corrupt sheriff, a NASA engineer, or a twisted villain, Fichtner has consistently delivered roles that resonate long after the credits roll. He may not be a household name, but to those who know his work, he's an actor of unparalleled depth. What lies beneath the surface of his seemingly quiet career is a journey marked by resilience, versatility, and a relentless pursuit of craft. Early life, foundations of humility. William Edward Fichtner was born on November 27, 1956, in Mitchell Field, New York, a small hamlet in East Meadow, Long Island. Raised in a large family with German and Irish roots, Fichtner's upbringing was defined by modesty and a strong work ethic, values that would later shape his approach to acting. He was one of 5 siblings in a blue-collar family, where the emphasis was on education, hard work, and responsibility. His father, William Frederick Fichtner, worked as an auto parts salesman, and his mother, Patricia A. Fichtner, was a homemaker. Fichtner's early life was far removed from the glamour of Hollywood. Growing up in a tight-knit community, he attended Maryvale High School, where he wasn't exactly the theater kid. Instead, he was more interested in sports and didn't consider acting as a viable career option. In fact, Fichtner's path to acting was not the result of a lifelong dream, but rather a series of coincidences and small nudges in the right direction. After high school, Fichtner enrolled at Farmingdale State College, where he earned an associate's degree in criminal justice. His original intention was to pursue a career in law enforcement, but fate had different plans. During his time at Farmingdale, a guidance counselor suggested he try out acting, sparking a curiosity that would later lead him to change his career trajectory completely. Following this unexpected introduction to the world of acting, Fichtner transferred to SUNY Brockport, where he completed his bachelor's degree in criminal justice. Although he hadn't yet fully committed to acting as a career, it was during this period that Fichtner began to explore theater more seriously. Encouraged by a few local theater directors and mentors, Fichtner decided to take a leap of faith and pursue acting professionally. After graduating from Brockport, Fichtner enrolled at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in New York City. This marked the beginning of a long journey into the world of professional acting, one that would see him move from humble beginnings on Long Island to the heights of Hollywood stardom. A slow burn in television, early career in soap operas. Fichtner's early years as an actor were marked by determination and a steady climb up the acting ladder. Like many young actors, his career began on the stage, performing in regional theater productions and off-Broadway plays. His intensity and work ethic were apparent from the start, but breaking into television and film was no easy feat for several years. He took on small roles, often struggling to make ends meet while chasing his passion. His big break came in the mid-1980s when he landed a role on the popular soap opera As the World Turns, 1987 to 1993, playing the character Josh Snyder. It may not have been the glamorous, high-profile start that many actors dream of, but Fichtner was grateful for the opportunity. His role on the soap opera not only provided him with steady work, but also allowed him to hone his craft in front of the camera, learning the ins and outs of television acting. Soap operas, known for their relentless shooting schedules and high volume of scenes, served as a grueling training ground for Fichtner. He was able to build up his stamina, develop his versatility, and perfect the subtle nuances of performance that would later become his signature. While it didn't make him a star overnight, his work on As the World Turns introduced him to a wider audience and helped establish his presence in the industry. At the same time, Fichtner began appearing in guest spots on various television shows, slowly but surely making a name for himself. He was the kind of actor casting directors would remember, not because he commanded the spotlight, but because he delivered performances that were consistent, reliable, and compelling. Breakthrough in film. From supporting roles to leading man, Fichtner's transition from television to film came gradually, with his first notable role appearing in the form of a small but significant part in Michael Mann's Heat, 1995. The film, starring Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, became a crime genre classic, and though Fichtner's role as a businessman entangled in the central heist was relatively small, His cool, collected demeanor caught the attention of critics and filmmakers alike. But it was his role in Contact, 1997, opposite Jodie Foster, that marked Fichtner's true breakthrough in film. Playing Kent, a blind NASA scientist, Fichtner brought a quiet dignity and depth to the role. His ability to portray complex characters with subtlety and emotion became his hallmark, and Contact introduced him to a much larger audience. What made his performance even more remarkable was the fact that he managed to stand out in a film dominated by major stars. Following Contact, Fichtner was cast in a string of high-profile films, including Armageddon, 1998, Go, 1999, and The Perfect Storm, 2000. Each role showcased a different aspect of Fichtner's talent, from action-packed blockbusters to intricate character studies. In Armageddon, he played Colonel Willie Sharp, a military officer tasked with saving the world from an impending asteroid collision. Though the film was primarily known for its explosive special effects and star-studded cast, Fichtner's performance added a layer of humanity and believability to the chaos. His calm, authoritative presence helped ground the film in moments of tension and drama. The versatile villain, embracing the dark side. Fichtner has a unique ability to portray villains who are not merely evil for the sake of it, but complex characters with understandable motivations. This talent has led to some of his most memorable roles, particularly in films like The Dark Knight, 2008, and Drive Angry, 2011. In Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight, Fichtner appeared in the opening bank heist scene as a tough, no-nonsense bank manager who dares to confront the Joker's henchmen. While his screen time was brief, his intense performance left a lasting impression on audiences. It was a perfect example of Fichtner's ability to make the most of even the smallest roles, delivering performances that stick with viewers long after the film ends. His portrayal of the accountant in Drive Angry allowed Fichtner to embrace his darker side fully, playing a supernatural being tasked with tracking down Nicolas Cage's character. Fichtner delivered a performance that was both menacing and strangely charismatic. His deadpan humor and icy demeanor made the accountant one of the film's standout characters, proving once again that Fichtner could shine in any role, no matter how fantastical or outlandish. Television stardom, Prison Break, and beyond. Despite his success in film, Fichtner has always maintained a strong presence on television, where he has continued to push the boundaries of his craft. One of his most iconic television roles came in 2006 when he joined the cast of Prison Break as FBI Special Agent Alexander Mahone. Fichtner's portrayal of Mahone, a brilliant but troubled agent tasked with tracking down the show's escapees, added a new layer of complexity to the series. Mahone was not a one-dimensional antagonist. He was a man haunted by his own demons, struggling with addiction and personal tragedy while maintaining an unwavering dedication to his job. Fichtner brought a level of emotional depth to the character that elevated him beyond the typical TV lawman. Over the course of several seasons, Fichtner transformed Mahone into one of the show's most compelling and multifaceted characters. His performance earned him critical acclaim and helped solidify his status as one of television's finest character actors. Fichtner's television work didn't stop with Prison Break. He went on to appear in several other prominent TV series, including Crossing Lines, 2013 to 2015, where he played a former NYPD detective leading an international crime-fighting unit. His role as Carl Hickman in Crossing Lines once again demonstrated his ability to inhabit complex characters with intricate backstories and moral dilemmas. In addition to his dramatic work, Fichtner has also shown a flair for comedy. His recurring role on the sitcom Mom, 2016 to 2021, as Adam Janikowski, the love interest to Bonnie, played by Allison Janney, allowed Fichtner to showcase his lighter side. His chemistry with Janney and his comedic timing brought a refreshing warmth and charm to the character, further proving that Fichtner could excel in any genre. Personal life, behind the scenes of stardom. While William Fichtner's professional life has been defined by his versatility and work ethic, his personal life remains relatively private compared to many of his Hollywood peers. He has been married twice, first to actress Betsy Adam, with whom he has a son named Sam. The couple eventually divorced, and Fichtner later married actress Kimberly Khalil in 1998. Fichtner has often spoken about the importance of family in his life, and despite his demanding career, he has always made time for his loved ones. In interviews, he has mentioned how his Long Island roots have kept him grounded and how his early experiences have shaped his approach to both his work and his relationships. One of the lesser-known aspects of Fichtner's life is his passion for car racing. In addition to acting, Fichtner is an avid racing enthusiast and has even participated in several professional racing events. His love for speed and precision on the racetrack mirrors his approach to acting, where he is always in control, calculated, and focused on the task at hand. Legacy and continued impact. As of the present day, William Fichtner's career shows no signs of slowing down. He continues to take on a wide variety of roles in both film and television, challenging himself with each new project. His ability to seamlessly transition between genres and mediums has made him one of the most respected and admired actors in the industry. Fichtner's legacy lies in his commitment to his craft, his versatility, and his ability to disappear into every role he takes on. While he may not seek the spotlight, his performances consistently elevate the material and leave a lasting impact on audiences. In an industry that often celebrates the loudest and most flamboyant stars, William Fichtner stands as a testament to the power of subtlety, discipline, and quiet transformation. William Fichtner's career is a fascinating study of persistence, talent, and range. Though often cast in supporting roles, his impact on the projects he's been involved in has been anything but secondary. Whether playing heroes, villains, or complex characters somewhere in between, Fichtner's commitment to authenticity and depth makes him a true master of his craft. While he may not be a household name, his contributions to the film and television industry are undeniable, and his legacy will continue to resonate with audiences for years to come.